Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today again we are going to analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty. Well, before analyzing Nifty and Bank Nifty, let me tell you, today's market was amazing because today I made a loss. Well, how it is amazing? Because I have learned so many lessons. Earlier I used to think that there is a limit of gaining. There will be some days where Nifty is going to fall down or it will not go up again. But here I have learned my key lesson. So there is no limit to Nifty. Means it can go up and up and up and it may never look back. So don't think like that Nifty might take reversal or it will take reversal because it is continuously going up. So that was the key lesson for me. Well, what was your key lesson for today's market? Please comment down and let me know. So let's move to our chart analysis of Nifty and find out what is support and resistance. So if you see here, this is the Nifty chart. Here you can see support is at 13,130. And where is the resistance? Well, based on this chart, you cannot say the resistance. Why? Because there is no line you can draw which Nifty has touched multiple times. I am saying about straight line. So here if you have to take the resistance, then how would you take the resistance? Well, earlier I have told you that I'll be taking the resistance 300 point above the support. Well, will it be valid here? Because if you will be taking the support above 300 points, then this 300 points already has been crossed. So you cannot say that it is the resistance. Well, that's how today I come to know that there is a no limit for Nifty or Bank Nifty gain. Means you cannot predict the stock that it will stop just there. So always take the insurance. What do I mean by insurance? Well, whenever you are selling any call, you have to take the insurance. Suppose you are selling a call of 13,500. Then you should buy 13,600 C. So that if in any case Nifty just moved up against your predictions, then definitely your losses will be reduced. That's why today I learned my lesson and today I squared off the positions because I was in a meeting and Nifty was going up, it was giving me the loss. Well, that loss was not that much huge, but still I wanted to take my precautions. That's why thereafter I created Iron Condor and that I have posted in my Telegram group as well. So now let's see where we can take the resistance. Frankly, let me tell you, we have to do the open interest analysis because if we will tell that 300 or 400 or 500 points above, then that will have no meaning. Because how people are seeing the market, that will give us the support and resistance. So we'll be analyzing open interest and change in open interest in this video. Now let's move to the next, which is our Bank Nifty, and find out what is the support and resistance. Well, support is at 29,891. Well, where is the resistance? Earlier I told you that you can take 2,500 points above support and that will be your resistance. Well, what happened in the market? Means who moved the market today? It was FII, BII, or there was any particular stock. So now let's analyze this and find out who moved the market. So these are the market movers. Well, if you will see here, these are the total 3 market movers. UPL, it was consolidating in November 20. It broke out on 7th of December. On that day also I have informed you. Why did it broke out? On 7th of December, there was an investor meeting and thereafter it is continuously gaining. So maybe in that investor meeting, there was some good decision has been taken. Well, if you see the Asian Paint has submitted intimation to SEBI that company through its representative will be participating in conference call with Celebra Capital on 8th December 2020. Well, what is this Celebra Capital? It is investor. Indian Oil gained 3.29%. Well, it was trading within the range from 11th November onwards. And on 2nd of December, it just broke out. Since then, it is continuously gaining. So well, if you are looking for the stocks which are going to move 3% or 4% in upcoming days, how you should look? First of all, you should find the stocks which started gaining recently. Means it's been only 1 or 2 days and this stock started gaining and it has broke out its consolidation. In that stock you can buy some quantity. Definitely that stock will give you good return in upcoming months. Now let's discuss what are the upcoming meetings are going to come. So if you'll see upcoming meetings, then these are the upcoming meetings. So if you see here, Eco Recycling Limited will be announcing its quarterly result, yes, and book closure will be done for Multiplus Holding Limited. So look out for these stocks. If any good news comes after these meetings or after these events, then definitely these stocks are going to move up. Now let's move to the next events. Well, these are the events which are going to be held on 11th of December. Well, why am I discussing 11th of December events on 9th? Because whoever is investing in stock market, they are having complete knowledge about these events. So if they know that these events are going to affect the market or their stock, then definitely they are going to take out their money. So you should know in advance. That's why I discuss these events before it happens, means one day before, because they know that these events are going to happen on 11th, so they will be taking their action on 10th itself. So if you also know these events, then definitely you can be cautious or you can make good profit. Now let's move to the index change and VIX. So if you see here, VIX is 18.92, which is low. If it is less than 25, then it is low, means you can sell options and make money, and in market there will be less volatility and you don't have to face major losses. Now if you see the index movement, the Nifty ended up at 13,529.10. It made a high of 13,548.9 and low of 13,449.60. It changed 1.02%, totally 136.15 points. So if you see the Bank Nifty ended up at 30,709.40. It made a high of 30,807.25, low of 30,326.70, and it changed 1.48%, 447.50 points. Now let's move to the next, which is Nifty total open interest. Well, here we'll be seeing the cumulative pictures, means total figure of puts and calls, and in that we'll be analyzing first the open interest total change. If you see here, then put has been sold more than calls, and the difference is little bit high. So you can say this is indicating the weekly picture, and this is showing that market will go up, means put has been sold more than calls. Now let's see the total change in OI, how traders reacted today. Well, if you see the change in OI picture, then here you will be saying put positions has been created more than call, means wherever traders has made their position on call side, they have closed their contracts, means earlier if they have sold, they have squared off their position. Today picture is also showing that Nifty is going up. It also indicates tomorrow's picture as well. Well, it is showing that the tomorrow also market can move up. Now if you see the next, which is Bank Nifty total open interest, then here also put has been sold more than call. It means Bank Nifty is supposed to go up in this week. If you see the change in open interest, means today's scenario, here also whoever made the positions of selling on call side, they have squared off their positions. Why? Because they knew that the market has no limit and it might go up, so that's why they have squared off their positions, and majority of the positions today has been made on put side. That's why the put size data or put side open interest is more. Now let's move to the next and see Nifty open interest distribution. If you will see this open interest distribution, then you will be able to see that support is at 13,500 and resistance is at 13,600. Well, I have already told you, when expiry is near, the support and resistance gap will reduce. If you see the tomorrow scenario, then tomorrow support and resistance is 13,500 and resistance is at 13,600. Well, it is as per open interest analysis. Now let's see the change in open interest analysis of Nifty and find out support and resistance. Here you can easily see that support is at 13,500. Well, if you wanted to find out the resistance based on this data alone, then you will not be able to say anything, because you can't say that 13,650 is a resistance, because its contract value is very less compared to 13,500 contracts. This change in open interest is saying that today traders were thinking that market may move up and there is no limit to the market. People didn't think how much today market will move. Now let's move to the next and analyze Bank Nifty open interest distribution and find out support and resistance. Well, if you see here, the support is at 30,000 and resistance is at 31,000. So this is the support and resistance based on open interest analysis. Don't worry about this. All this thing I'll be writing down at the end of this video, and I'll be giving you final support and resistance. Now let's move to the next, which is Bank Nifty change in open interest distribution. So if you'll see the change in open interest distribution of Bank Nifty, then you can say support is at 13,500. Well, you cannot see here the resistance because resistance must be too far. People are thinking that Bank Nifty might go up and there is no limit to it. Means people have lose the hope that it will go down. So that's why market, if you see here, the majority of the open interest is built at PE side only, means put side. So this indicates how strong traders are thinking that market will continue to move up till this expiry, means tomorrow. Now let's move to the next and analyze our FII/DII activities. Well, if you see here FII/DII cash activities, it means equity activities. Then DIIs are continuously selling. It is not like that FIIs are buying, that's why market is going up. It is going up because FII is buying more than what DIIs are selling. That's why market is going up. Now let's move to the next, index FII option and future activity. If you see here a future and option activities of FII, then you will be able to see today actually in option they have squared off that positions, and in future they have bought. So you can say on 9th of December, wherever they have made the positions under the options, they have squared up. Majority of the positions they have squared up. Well, on the contrary, in future they have made new positions in positive side, it means on buying side. Now let's see final support and resistance and find out where support and resistance lies. Before analyzing and finding out support and resistance, let me give you a complete picture of FII/DII's activities in cash and future and option market. If you'll see here, you'll be able to see that in equity, FIIs are continuously buying, DIIs are continuously selling. In future and option, if you see here, in future earlier FIIs were selling, today they were buying. If you see the options, well, in options today they were selling, and if you see the month till date, then month till date they were buying. So today only they have started selling it, you can say. Now let's analyze final support and resistance based on our OI, means weekly support and resistance, change in OI, daily support and resistance, and also chart support and resistance. Here I have written down each and every value. Here final support for the Nifty is at 13,129 and resistance is at 13,650. If you see the final support for Bank Nifty, then it is at 29,890 and resistance is at 31,100. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button and consider subscribing this channel.